Greetings and welcome to our lovely channel, Graduate School of Accounting, the home of CIMA qualification. So today I'm just going to be sharing with you some information regarding the CIMA Objective Tests exams. So if you are studying CIMA, just take a moment to listen to this recording. This is Graduate School of Accounting, CIMA preferred tuition provider. We do offer the CIMA qualification. We prepare you for exams and all the resources that you might need about to help you study your CIMA qualification. Just get in touch with us. So let's get started. This is the CIMA qualification. You can see the pillar here is arranged into 4 levels. So depending on what exemptions you qualify for, the entry level is going to differ. But think of someone who has got no accounting background whatsoever. They will start right at the bottom at the certificate level and they climb up to the operational level, management and strategy. However, if you've got a accounting or related qualification, you apply for exemptions. I'll make a recording to talk about how exemptions work, but you start at a point based on what qualification you have completed. And that qualification, for you to qualify for exemptions, it must be fully completed. So if you've done a degree and halfway through the line, you dropped out, you didn't complete it, it does not qualify for exemptions. CIMA only recognize qualification that has been fully completed. But the good thing is that with zero accounting qualification or knowledge, CIMA is an open entry qualification. You go straight into the certificate level. So now, today's discussion is focused on how do you write your exams, specifically the objective test. So the objective test is a test that you write for each subject that is shown here, with the exception of the case study exam, right? The case study exam is a different exam. I'll make a separate recording for that. But for BA1 to BA4, E1, P1, F1, P2, E2, F2, E3, P3, F3, you are going to write a objective test if you are studying through the self-tailored or the traditional route. So how does it work? So these exams are available anytime, so you can book anytime throughout the year, 365, just depend on the availability of your testing center, or if you've got good resources, you can write these exams at home in the comfort of your home. I'll also make a recording about remote exams. How can you do that? So if you are preparing for the exams, objective test exams, you are going to write it on the PC. So they are all computer-based. You are going to get 60 questions that you have to do in 90 minutes. They are marked by the computer. So you get your results immediately after clicking the end button. It prints your result score. The exam itself is made up of a variety or a range of questions. We've got the short questions, which covers multiple choice questions. I'll give you an example. Which of the following is correct? A, B, C, or D. Just choose the correct one. Or it could be multi-response, which they say, which of the following are correct? Select 3 that apply or 2 that apply. Those are multiple response. Or it could be data entry. Data entry is where you are given some numbers and you're asked to calculate, for example, depreciation. So you need to calculate and input the correct answer there. Or it could be fill in the gaps. So, or it could be drag and drop, where you have to mix and match. Could be definitions with the terms, something like that. And so that's how the objective test setup work. Pretty easy. The pass score, I hear students talking about the percentage, but actually CIMA do not use percentages, but they use the score. The pass score is 100. You need to score 100 or more to pass the exam. So if you get 99 and below, unfortunately, you have to go again, but 100 or more, you have passed. For you to be able to qualify to write the case study, which I mentioned earlier, to go to the case study, you must first complete the objective test for each level. Take note, certificate level, there is no case study. Case study started the professional level, which is the operational level. So for you to qualify to do the case study, you must pass E1, P1, F1 objective test. Same applies to management level. Same applies with the strategic level. So how does the integrated case study exam work? Again, it's computer-based. So you sit on the computer. It's 3 hour long. Is marked by a human being. That's what I like about it. It's marked by an examiner. So it goes, you submit after writing 6 to 8 weeks, CIMA will release the questions. So the questions are long questions and they are guided with what we call triggers. So you've got the pre-sim material. So the pre-sim material is a case study that is released by CIMA way before the exam. And you've got time to do some industry analysis, to read about it, to do anything you want about it. On the exam day, you are given the unseen material. In addition to what you have got, additional information is given in form of triggers, and then you are tested some questions. You write, questions are mostly in forms of memos, emails, and reports. And it covers the entire syllabus from your core activity A, B, C, D, depending on which level you are, operational, management, or strategic. These exams are available in February, May, August, and November each year. That's the difference with the objective test where you are writing anytime throughout the year. These ones are available in those intervals. The pass score for this is 80. So you need to get 80 out of 80 and above, basically. So if you get less than 80, unfortunately, you have to go again. But 80 and above, that's the pass mark. So that's how the objective test and the integrated case study works. After passing all CIMA exams, this is where you would sit. If you complete your certificate level, is NQF level 5 on the South African qualification framework. And the operational level, which is your diploma, is level 6. Your management level, which is your advanced diploma, is level 7. And your strategic level is pretty sitting on level 8. Fantastic. If you have any questions, you want to speak to me directly, chat to me directly on 076-512-4120 and drop me an email on lewis@graduatesa.co.za. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch up with you in the next recording that I'm going to do on another separate topic. Thank you and goodbye.